So hello guys, what's up, this is Sher talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be talking about this banner here, and also Conquest mode, the best stage to farm. But I want to explain something about this banner that I didn't really understand when I first saw it, and it's how good it can be for some people. While still not exactly a good banner, there is a huge discount here and it needs to be considered. As you can see, the first summon is 3000 jewels, the second one is 3, the third one is 2000, the fourth one is 3, and the fifth one is 1000. Well, the problem here is that not all characters are interesting. Actually, only it's an escort mission uniform Katarina or just global exclusive Katarina for sorts is a good character. Except my gift, Rock Bouquet has AoE Charm. Well, Howling Vampire Lady can do this, but she needs her passive to trigger to inflict Charm. Rock Bouquet can do this, so that's her selling point. But Final Emperor is not good at all. It can only give one new attack to the latest Final Emperor that you can summon on the other banner, but this one is not good at all. So, what makes the global exclusive Katarina good is that she has a very good attack called Double Crush that can be found on Battle of Bucket Hill Gustav. Some people will get this version of Gustav just by using the Platinum tickets that we can get for free on the event, but you can also use some other characters as slash damage dealers like Jen, like also Final Emperor here. If you are summoning for Final Emperor, you have less reasons to summon for this version of Katarina. And also if you have one of the versions of Ellen, like the half anniversary Ellen or the backpack Ellen, you may skip this version of Katarina and wait for another banner in the future. She will keep returning, she's a global exclusive. In Square Enix games, global exclusives keep returning. Well, that's it for this banner. Just remember, it's only 18k gems to guarantee this Katarina. If you have a large amount of gems and you are still missing some slash damage, this may be interesting, but only for her. I believe that they will keep using this format for future rerun banners and they will be better than this one because, well, you know, at least more useful styles. Well, Conquest is now open again. Let's talk about Conquest. This time we won't have the solo mode, only the co-op mode. We have the rally against the Termites, and this one is very interesting, to be honest. As you can see in this image, we will be facing a lot of Termites, and you can get some status gains here, but the status gain on this is not so good. There are characters with triple gains, but the cap is very low. Very, very low. Well, we also have a reduced size map. As you can see here, compared to the first Conquest we got, the map is pretty small. They skip a lot of nodes. We barely have many stages to farm here. And the reason why, I believe, is just that they got some feedback based on the past Conquest. There was way too many nodes. I like it because, you know, free rewards, but it was a problem as well. But one thing will still happen that we have to check is that this is only the first part of the event. We have the second, third, fourth, and fifth part. They are separated by 3 days in average. So we have the first part cleared, then we have the second, then we'll open some more nodes, and then just keep going. But every new part will have a boss. There was a boss here on this part here on Kyrdlund. Everyone already beat the boss. We cleared this all in like 6 hours or even less than that. I believe they didn't expect everyone to clear this so fast. So every new part will have a boss. Now about the shop, let's start with the best items that you can get on start. We have the Lunar New Year Platinum ticket. That is amazing. Each one of them will give you a 10 times pull. Then you should go after the Platinum Summon tickets. After that, I believe you should go after the books. You have a lot of books here to awaken, some skills. After the books, just go for Sierra. It's a very good character, actually, even being a free farmable character. He's pretty strong. You should get him, max it. Go for the 250 pieces first so you can get the character, and then later you just upgrade him to level 50 by getting 600 pieces. After that, the last things you have to get are the pieces, the expedition tickets, and stamina potions. Those items are not important unless you are lacking stamina potions. So let's start with one interesting thing. What's the real difference between this Conquest and the first one? Well, the first thing that is not different is the status cap. Here you can only get 910 HP and the base status cap is 65. It's pretty old. I don't think you need to farm too much here based on just status. You should just try to get the currencies and get the rewards. If you still have characters that are still not on 900 HP, you can use them here, but the latest expedition can get you to 790 HP, so you won't have too much to farm here. Well, the second thing that is important to say is that the stages are still pretty similar, with one difference. The Termites are invading every stage. You still have the same group of enemies, like Yarmouth had a lot of enemies weak against Dark, because they were humans, some were weak against Slash, and some others were just weak against either Heat, Lightning, or Cold. What did change here is that they removed the humans and added the Termites. So you still will find some humans here and there, but most of them were removed by Termites. That will happen in all stages, and because some of the stages are not so easy to farm, like the forest, you have a lot of different enemies, you cannot predict the type of weakness they will have. The mountains have Pierce, sometimes Heat, and then you will not be able to predict the enemies. Interesting thing is that because of this, we can only care about 3 different stages. This one here, Yarmouth, the boss stage that's called Kyrdlund, and the other stage is this one here, called the Cave of Treasures. We'll talk about them one by one. Let's start with Yarmouth. Let's prepare for this battle. I believe that Yarmouth is very easy for a lot of people to farm because, well, you can still bring Barthélemy, and you can bring a very old formation called the Magical Shower. If you still don't have the new formations, you can use this and farm here. The interesting thing is that Barthélemy will hit for both enemy weaknesses, but the Termites are not weak against anything. If you find different enemies, he will do very high damage, and then you can use Judy. Judy is a Platinum style. To just attack the other enemies, she will always use Psycho Noise. It's a very good thing. You can even increase Dark Flare to 15 so that she never uses this. Let's just do this. And she is a very good character for damage as well. So let's just change this manage BP and increase to 15. And the other characters, you can simply bring them for training. Because here, if you cannot get status, you can at least train your skills. This is exactly what I'm doing. My Gustav is already past 900 HP. He cannot get anything else. But then I can train my Double Crush or my Double Flowing Slash. They are still not high level. That is the same thing as for Penelope. I want to increase the level of my Heavy Strike. Battle Emperor, just the same. He's just a new character that I just acquired, and I can run some stages with him. Let's enter and see. So what is good about Magical Shower? Here these enemies are weak against Heat, Cold, and Lightning. Abaddon Hands has the Fire element as well, so he will clear the first wave by himself. But now he don't have the fast property anymore. The frontal characters will attack. Now, he may still be very fast and attack the other ones, but your frontal characters can finish and get some skill level ups. If you think that your Barthélemy is super fast, just equip something that decreases his agility so that he does not start the second wave by attacking, so you can at least use the skill of your other characters. And now let's talk about the drops. You see we have 3 different drops here. This one, called Broken Lamp, is a normal drop. The second one, Snapped Spear, is also a normal drop. But the last one, called Rainbow Blades, is a hair drop. It will not drop all the time, especially on these normal stages, but it will drop a lot of times if you are facing the boss. Well, if you just run a lot of times in normal stages, you still get a lot of this, but if you want to get it faster, you have to run the stage that has a boss. Well, as you can see, this stage is still pretty fast to clear, and if you get the Termites to appear, you'll still be able to clear faster because Barthélemy is here, Judy is here. It's not hard to do this. So Cave of Treasures has to be my favorite stage this time, because it has always the same enemies. You always find the Termites here. So because of this, you can always bring any type of damage dealers. You can also try to insta-kill them if you have Albert. As you can see, I have an Albert here. This is Christmas Albert, equipped with the attack from Death Albert. It has a very high chance to insta-kill because I'm using stun unit in the backlines. As you can see, I'm also training this attack. Yeah, it doesn't always work, especially because it's not fully maxed. But when it works, it's pretty fine. And when it doesn't, I have other characters leveling up their skills. Like here, yeah, I'm leveling up my skills. So if you want to clear fast, you can bring insta-kill with your Death Albert, or just inheriting Death Albert's skill into your Christmas Albert. That is if you have him, because he was not popular on release. And how exactly I'm doing this? As you can see, I'm using the Animal Stream formation. I have Albert in the middle lines because he gets 50% increase in his intelligence. I have 2 other characters in the front lines, and And Yundin has a passive that debuffs the will from the enemy. As you can see here, it's only 5%, but anything helps. My Albert does not have the maxed intelligence yet, because it's a very hard process. He only has 72 with this style here. It's not the cap. But I have Victor Blade inherited. This version of Albert has a little more intelligence than the normal Death Albert. I was very close to level 50, I think I was on level 47. And then I just increased it 2 more levels to try to see if it was able to insta-kill all enemies. It's still not able, but it's a very nice practice. And you can also get him into a different place here, where you can bring him to the front line so that he starts with the attack, trying to insta-kill some of the enemies, and the remaining characters will just try to kill them with their attacks. That is a very good way to train some skills. So now that we're talking about Cave of Treasures, let's talk about the boss stage. The good thing is that if you only want the currencies, this is the place to go. And you can also bring a formation where you can train some skills on the same time. Let's just give a look on this formation. This is the first one. I also have Anima Stream. I have my Christmas Albert using Death Albert skill. I have Fuse here on the middle line. Fuse and Death Albert can try to insta-kill even the boss, but they may fail. Stun Yundin is in the back lines trying to stun, but if we do not insta-kill, we can still confuse with Fuse. So we have at least one effect. We have other characters here trying to get more skill ups. I want to get my pen up to level 99 on all her skills. The same thing from Final Emperor. Well, as you can see, there's only one round, one wave. You have to clear the first 2 Termites and the boss. They have 0 weaknesses and 0 strengthness. Well, we didn't insta-kill any targets. This time we just insta-killed the boss, man. Fuse has a very high intelligence, he may do this. Well, there's other characters that can insta-kill as well, like Ultra Deluxe Death, even S Death can do this. We have Award Claudia, we have Summer, Selma. Let's remember anything else. Well, we'll be using a different strategy, I will show you guys. As you can see, this was super fast. If you're trying to kill him by damage, it will take some time. He can be poisoned, it helps being faster, but not the best decision. What's even better? A strategy that only relies on insta-kill. Well, I'll be explaining how I do this. It's also using the Anima String formation. Man, this formation is awesome. Let's go here on change formation. As you can see, we have insta-kill with everyone. Award Claudia can insta-kill, Princess Ray can insta-kill, S Death can insta-kill, but you need to awaken this skill up to, you know, 10 DP. And then we have Fuse that can insta-kill, and Albert can also insta-kill with Victor's Blade. So, let's just try to insta-kill the boss with this formation. So, Fuse is better if he goes first. He sometimes won't, I don't know why, but it's how it works. And I have a lot of equipments to increase his agility. Well, he went first now. Well, the boss just died. But if he didn't die, he would have to handle all the other characters that can insta-kill. Victor Blade, Green Reaper, and then Assassin Zero from my Award Claudia. Standard Claudia can also do this, Platinum style, but she has lower intelligence. These characters are pretty nice. If you have Ultra Deluxe Death, it will be the best decision. But I don't have, I'm using the S Death because it has medium chance to insta-kill. So I guess this is super fast strategy as well. Even better, this is the best one. But only for those that only want the currency. They don't have much time to play the game and they just want the currency. This is a very interesting formation. Okay, so well guys, this is it. Thank you all for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't, and we see each other on the next one. Bye.